welcome back to the channel. Today we are in O'Bannon Woods. It's the state forestry here in Indiana, and where we are at is the southern part of Indiana. That's the Ohio River, and Kentucky's right on the other side. So today we're out here. Michael Bruner's out here with me. He's up there in that building and he's doing a video, Canteen Cup video, and I'm gonna spin you around real quick and set you up. We got the Coleman out here. First time this thing's been lit up in 25 years. It needs cleaned up, but I have it out here, and we're just gonna do a rehydrated chili that I did the other day. When I dehydrated chili and put it in the Mylar bags, we're just gonna do our Canteen Cup. I'm gonna sit out here. I got me a little coffee, and we're getting ready to get right on that. Figured I'd pan you around real quick just to show you how nice of a spot this is. Here's our stove. She needs cleaned up pretty good, but it's gonna work for us. I'm getting ready to put some water on there here in just a second. But I'm gonna pan you around, just let you take it in. It's a real pretty spot up here. It goes on for miles and miles and miles. I love it. All right, I'm gonna take and go ahead and put our Canteen Cup on here. I'm just gonna turn this down a little. Again, I'm just gonna bring a little. The burner needs cleaned up. You can see it's burning orange. Hopefully you can see that okay. Yeah. I brought some milk in a jug. And I'm just gonna heat up some water. And so this is going to take, once it comes to a boil, it'll probably take, I haven't done the chili yet. I know Mike and I, we did the pea soup back at my camp, and I gave him a bag of that pea soup today. He liked it, which I'm surprised. But I'm thinking this is probably going to take us another 20-25 minutes to hydrate in this. I'm just going to do it. Let me show you. Straight in the Mylar bag. It's got the zipper. Just going to cut it open, dump some hot water in it, and let it sit for, well, at least 10 minutes. Kind of mix it up a little. I did bring some coffee, my old trusty coffee pot here that's been melted on top, but I've got some coffee in this, but I think I'm still going to purchase some while we're sitting out here. I think we're going to be out here for a little while. But yeah, I gave him some of that pemmican. I don't know if he's tried it yet or not. I don't know. He's up there doing a video, so I'm not sure if he's gonna eat any or not, but I brought me a couple little pieces of it. He wanted to try to cook with it, so I'm curious to see what he does. He'll probably just use it for some flavoring or something, which is totally fine. It's his pemmican now. But if y'all, that video I downloaded of the pemmican, it took me a long time to download that. That was a long 3-4 day process to do. But I'm glad I got that done. If y'all haven't checked that out, go check out my pemmican video. And man, it turned out good. I'm very surprised. I don't know if I will even I may try it with the fruits and stuff, but since it tasted so good, I don't know if I even want to mess that recipe up. But I think I'm gonna try to get this other burner lit up real quick, and I'm gonna put our coffee pot on. All right, so I got our other burner lit again, man. I think I need to clean these things up. I've never actually used this before, but we're gonna try to, we're gonna get some water going in that. I think I'm actually gonna switch these. No, I'm not either, because this one don't need to go as hot. I'm just gonna put a little water in here. It's not real windy out. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I'm just gonna put a little bit in. And I actually made some coffee filters for this last night, just for this purpose. So lucky you guys. Yeah, that ain't really burning blue much at all. I need to clean that baby up. So I took these filters and cut them down, and I just cut a hole in the middle. I don't know how good it's going to work, but we're going to try it. I'm not very good with percolators. I always make what they call cowboy coffee, where I just dump the grinds into it and then let them sit, put a little cold water on them. And we're going to do this today since we got a little bit of time. And it's not cold out. I really don't know what the temperature is. Where we are, we actually we do not get cell phone service where we are right now, so. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water in there. How am I supposed to put there? There we go. So I'm just gonna set this down in there. My lid to it kind of melted on me. The fire I was using one day to make it overheated, got a little hot and melted. Let me spin you around and I'll show you. All right, so we got our coffee going, we got our water going in our canteen cup. And like I said, just after the water boils in the canteen cup, I think I'm just gonna dump the water into the packet again and let it hydrate in that. I grabbed the one with the zipper on it so I could just seal it right up. So we're just gonna hang out like we've been doing here. Like I said, man, it is a beautiful day out here. It's a little cloudy, a little chilly, but it sure is pretty. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. It's real pretty out. Real pretty out. Well, our water, our burner's starting to burn a lot better than what it was. I figured just to save on gas, I'm not gonna start the coffee yet. I'm just gonna take and boil this water real fast, or get it hotter and put it in the chili, and then I'll start our coffee, since we're gonna be waiting, you know, 20-25 minutes out here. But yeah, it's still got a little orangish tint, but man, this thing, like I said, it hasn't been used, and it's been a very, very long time. I picked this up at a yard sale for $5 probably. It's been probably 8 to 10 years ago. And the old man that I got it from actually said that he didn't know when the last time he even used it. And it's a Sears. Sears to light main burner. So it's just like them Coleman ones. And I've actually got a big green Coleman one also that I've not used. Now, it was my stepfather's, and I plan on getting it out. But yeah, now that this is burning better, it's been a while, it's chill, it's cold out. I think that makes a bit of a difference with this type of fuel, but it's doing really good. Really good. I just thought I'd show you real quick, see if I can zoom in on that burner. It's, like I said, it's got a little orangish to it, but there's a lot of blue it's putting off that you can't see, and as you can tell, it's getting ready to start to boil. So whenever that does its thing, and I put it in the, go ahead and put it in the Mylar bag to let it heat. Geez, I can't talk today. Let it rehydrate. I'll stick our coffee on and get it to going. Man, it's so pretty out here. So pretty. Those are, I believe, over there, I think those are a bunch of chicken houses, if I remember correctly. Oh, river's flowing pretty good today. But yeah, that's the Ohio River. I'm in Indiana, and that right there is Kentucky. All right, well, our water, you can see it here. it's nice and bubbly and hot. So what I'm gonna do is transfer my coffee pot. I changed my mind, I'm not gonna waste the gas. So I'm gonna put the coffee pot there. I'm gonna try to get this down. And here's that chili that I made. Like I said, we gotta get our flavor pack out. So I just dehydrated it and it's crispy. And I'm gonna do the same thing as the other day here. And I'm just gonna pour some water down in there, just to the top of it. And try not to spill it like I did. So I just added it to the top. I'm gonna try not to spill it. I spilt that pea soup the other day. There we go, let's start there. All right, she's sealed up, and I'm just gonna put it back here. Oh, I didn't have them locked in very good, it looks like. I don't have my little things hooked over. I'm missing a piece to this. All right, I'm gonna show you where I put it. So I just set it back there where it's warmer, and I'm gonna let that sit there for a little bit, mix it up. And now we're gonna perk our coffee. Our burner's doing pretty good for the first time in all them years. So I'll bring you back here in a minute. So while we're just waiting on our coffee and our chili, I brought me a cheesecloth out in our tin. And I got a pair of Fiskar scissors. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna make some char cloth while we're back here eating lunch and drinking coffee. So while that's going, I'm gonna take and chop some squares up of this real quick. So all I've done is cut a few strips here. I'm just gonna cut these right in half. My scissors, I think this cut something that's not agreed with them. So I'm just gonna take that. Oop, I just knocked those down. And like I said, while our coffee's going, and I just cut them in little squares like that, and I'm just gonna place them in here. And this stuff won't take as long as I seen. Dean at Orion was talking about using cheesecloth, and I watched him do a video where it really gets a tender. It burns up quick, but it catches a tender a lot faster. So I know these ain't gonna be the prettiest, but they're gonna work. Should have brought a better pair of scissors. But I'm just gonna take and line this with a few of these. And after our coffee's done doing its thing, I'm gonna set this right on that burner. And I'm gonna give our chili a quick, oh, it feels, it's feeling thick, feeling good. So I got it sitting right up here against this hot water, staying warm. But I'm gonna cut a few more of these patches up, and I'll show you that. All right, everybody, so I got, just a few in there. And I'm just gonna put this lid on here. This is that tobacco tin that I burned out a while back, and it's just got a hole in the top of it. And you'll set it on there. And as that is making that into char cloth, it'll release the gas out of this hole. And I'll show you that once the gas, and basically your char cloth's done, it will quit smoking, and then we'll let her cool off. So we're gonna do that as soon as our coffee's done. All right, so we're still going here. It's been about 15 minutes since that pouch has been on, and as you can tell, I've still got a little orange flame in there, but if you can see, it's gotten blue, so it's just working its way out. It's again, it probably needs to be clean, but for as old as it is and not being used, it's doing great. I'm surprised, but I'd like to get my big one out and try it here eventually. So we're just still hanging out back here. This here is called the Ohio River Bluff Hiking Trail. Man, it takes you straight down over that hill down to the river. I know that river looks like it's right there, but it's actually down there probably heck, it's got to be 7,500 feet straight down. And there's a lot of nice places back here in this forestry where we're at. You can see Mike up there. He's up there in that building doing his video. That's a nice building. If you haven't checked his videos out, check his out. He's doing today. I'll put his picture up, but it's Michael Bruner. And that up there's got 2 fireplaces on both sides of it and a bunch of picnic tables, and it's excuse me, it's a nice building. But we don't live, he lives actually closer to it than I do. I live about 45 minutes from here, and he lives about 25 minutes from here. And he came pick me up today, and he said, let's go out here and do some stuff. So we're doing our Canteen Cup and just hanging out. And I think we're gonna go down and maybe check his creek bed here in a little bit. I'm not sure. I just want to show, so our coffee's perking real good. And I wanted to show you, this flame down here is daggone almost quit being orange finally with the air in it. So it is burning really nice and blue. I'm so pleased with this. I'll be using this, but yeah, that thing's doing great. And man, that smell of that coffee's going everywhere. It's about time for us to eat here in just a second. All right, so I'm gonna pull our coffee off here, pour me a cup and let it start to cool. It's done. And in here, I'll show you so I just made me a little filter, and it looks like it worked out pretty daggone good. So I'm gonna let that sit for just a second like that. And I done poured just a hair, but I'm excited about this. It's chilly out here. And I'm just gonna pour me a cup of coffee and set that to the side. Now, while we're over here waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and pull our chili off. I'm gonna show you that. I'm just gonna take this tin. I got my burner going, even though you can't see it. It's still lit up. It's blue, it's growing. I'm just gonna set that on top of there, and I'll show you that when it starts to smoke. Let's get you set up here. Bring that back some if I can. I'm trying to do this where we can show everything here. I'm gonna open this chili up. Haven't opened it yet. I've been mixing. Oh yeah, that looks good. I've been mixing it. So automatically I'll just, all the beans and meat. Y'all, if y'all didn't see my deer chili video in the Dutch oven, it could stay a little bit longer, but we're not gonna let it. Let's see if I can show you. That all came out pretty good. I mean, I could have let it sit a little bit longer. I don't know. Maybe it was just that one piece I got. Let me sit down here. Yeah, so all I did was the same thing with that pea soup. We dehydrated on our silicone. And like I said, if you didn't watch my Dutch oven chili video, I'll stick it up there. But check it out, how I made the chili. It has meat and beans, peppers, chilies, onions, all sorts of stuff. And I think I like that better than the pea soup. So these are great little quick meals, and I would definitely do more of these. But yeah, if you like chili or any soups, this is the way, easy way to go. I'm gonna eat all this. Let me show you real quick so our lid's starting to smoke. If you can see this, see how that's starting to smoke a little bit on top of that. Oh, we got an orange flame a little bit again. So that's gonna smoke, and whenever it quits smoking, I'll pull that off and let that cool down. But I'm gonna sit here and eat. and we'll bring you back here in a minute. Well, we got a barge coming through. It just appeared. Got a big load of coals, what that is. They cruise this river all the time. Yeah, he's got him a big old mess of coal. I wanted to show one more thing. I have a lot of these at my house. This is a shagbark hickory tree, and if you can see the bark on there, that's a really good fire starter for us. That stuff just pulls right off, and it burns real good. But I got a bunch of these at my house. I love them. As you can see, we're smoking, and that gas will catch fire, but she's really cooking now. We're gonna have some good char cloth here shortly. All right, everybody. We just pulled our char cloth off. I opened it up, and that is the cheesecloth. So thanks Dean O'Ryan for the idea of that. I'm gonna be trying that out. You can see how thin it is. I watched him do a video on it, and it really caught. It burns up faster, but it catches real easy. And so I'm gonna let this cool down. We're gonna get out of here. Mike's here. He just did his Canteen Cup Tuesday video back there, and we're gonna get out and go ride around, and with that, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.